Hello everyone, welcome to Empath Talk. This is the audio coaching for empaths. My name is Tira Whitford. This week we are going to talk about frustration. What's happening when we are feeling frustrated? What does it really mean? And how can we help ourselves to get through it? When we are feeling frustrated, it's usually because we think we know something, but it's not working out. Or we think we want something, but we just can't get it. There's a friction there. We want, we can't have. What's really happening? When we are in this space of frustration, we must recognize that we have all the power to change whatever that is that we're feeling frustrated with in the moment. We've got all the power. The reason that we're feeling frustrated is because we don't seem to change without that friction. When we're feeling the friction of frustration, Spirit is coming in and saying, hey, this is time. It's time for you to remember that you have all the power. It's time for you to remember that at this point on your timeline, there is a shift for you. So you have to help yourself to get there. And we're going to help you by giving you frustration. It's actually quite a phenomenal, wonderful thing because it means that we're readying ourselves for change. Change is the friction point. We're wanting that change, but we just can't see it. Whatever that area is in your world where you are looking for change, this is your calling to move forward. If you can look back and see in one area where things weren't particularly good and you really wanted something more, and now you actually have the relationship that you were looking for, that is the first step. That step is so important in helping us to remember that we have all the power. We have all the power. If you could do that there with this thing that's feeling really good right now, then you'll be able to do it with this thing that's not feeling very good right now. You have all the power. Identify the change in you that happened in order to make things better. We must get very clear on what it is that we want to change right now. We need to get really clear on it. So if we're struggling with money, we can't just say, I don't want to have to worry about money, because that is going to bring more worry, so that at some point, no matter how little money we have, we're not going to worry about it. That's how that gets translated through the ethers. If we want money, we must get very clear about saying, I want this much money to come into my bank account, or this much money to come into my business monthly or weekly or daily. Very, very specific. Remind yourself that you have all the power to change this. This isn't up to somebody else to change. This is up to you. You're the one feeling frustrated, which means that on your timeline, you get to move this. This gets to shift for you. Sometimes what happens is we focus really hard on the bottom line. And then when the bottom line isn't there really quickly, we go, forget it. It's not working. I can't do it. And we give up. If I have the goal of having a $1 million business a year, if I have that goal and I haven't made it yet, for the last 3 months, I haven't made $80,000 a month, I might say, forget it. Clearly, I'm not going to do it, so it's not going to happen. And I might give up. Instead of focusing on that bottom line, because if this is truly a goal and we're frustrated and it's time for us to get there, then giving up is only going to stall us, and it's going to just feel kind of yuck, right? So instead of focusing on the bottom line, something that's a little bit easier is to focus on the emotion of fun. Let's see what kind of fun we can have bringing in $80,000 a month. Let's see what we can learn. Let's see what we can figure out. Some of that stuff is just super fun. Track your progress. Last week I was here, and this week maybe I haven't moved very much, but at least I'm not thinking that way anymore. At least I'm not so hard on myself anymore. At least I have a couple of steps to move myself forward. Yay. Track your progress, and track it weekly, no less than that. When you don't see the progress You won't believe that it's actually happening. And when you don't believe that it's actually happening, then you don't become grateful. Gratitude for how far you've come. I'm feeling grateful because I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm moving in the right direction. I'm feeling grateful because I'm in this place of frustration, because this place of frustration is telling me that the universe is backing me to move in the direction that I am wanting. I'm feeling grateful because I've got people around me. I've got energy around me. I've got the right mindset. I've got a healthy head. I've got a healthy body. Bring in your gratitude. Okay, folks, that's what I have for this week's Empath Talk. I hope it's helpful, and I look forward to talking to y'all about it and to seeing you in the next one. Have a great day.